Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we are here to present to you a 1963 Chevy C-10 named Grand Slammed. And it is definitely slammed down, just an inch or two off the ground right now. A beautiful patina truck and one incredible build. This truck came from a 2,000 acre ranch in inland California, where it was used its whole life as a garbage truck. So that is all natural patina, nothing's been optimized, nothing's been added. That is the wear and tear of all those years on the ranch. This build was done by a fellow up in Canada, owns a place called Cars Reimagined and does some incredible builds. I know I'm gonna say his last name wrong, but I'm hoping I get it right. Don Gasuinas. And boy, this guy's got some talent. I looked at his website and he's got some incredible builds on there. This being one of them. He calls it a rat rod pro touring vehicle, and once you get to know this truck, you'll see why. It is really, really cool. Obviously a lot of suspension mods, but wait till you see what's under the hood. Only a couple things changed to the exterior of this truck, and those are add-ons. So we've got the matte black painted bumper and grille. We've got some sick HID headlights. And up top, a couple of louvers have been added, both to control the heat under the hood and just to look cool. Speaking of looking cool, check this guy out. And I'll make it even better later. His eyes light up. There's a little switch inside the truck that'll turn the duck's eyes on, and it is very cool. The angry duck is one of Don's kind of trademarks that he does on his vehicles, and it looks really neat on this. As we move around the side of Grand Slammed, you'll see it's got its original C-10 fender emblems on it, and just so much cool earned patina all over it. All glass on the truck, brand new. New seals, new rubber, crystal clear, and looks fantastic. Only a couple of bright touches outside. We got bright wiper arms and nice bright door handles. But other than that, it is all aged patina stuff. Check out these side mirrors. One on each side of the truck for you. Here's another Don Gasuinas trademark here. He's got a beer bottle gas cap cover. I think that's a Corona. The gas tank has obviously been relocated from behind the seat on back to under the bed, and wait till we get back to the bed. I can't wait to show you what's going on back there. Both sides of the truck feature dual exits for the exhaust, and it does have a 3-inch exhaust on it with cutouts, Flowmaster mufflers. Check out the bed. The bed looks really nice, and you can see here we've got hood pins on it. I'll explain what those are for shortly. Wait till you see what this thing does. 19.5 feet long. You're going to need a big garage to put this in, and parallel parking pretty much out of the question with this big truck. Back in the back here, kind of a nod to NASCAR, we've got a custom made rear gate spoiler that they've put on it. Let's see, we've got the old chain and hook closures. Nice bright new tail lights that work as they should, and another matte black bumper here in the back. Chevrolet is faded across the back, but it looks really cool. Just a stunning build, and wait till we start really digging into it. There is a lot to love about this truck, and the engineering that went into putting this together, oh my gosh. Now that we're back up front, I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to get the hood open, we'll talk about what's underneath, and then we're going to play with a whole bunch of the cool features on Grand Slammed. Here we are with the hood open on the 1963 C-10, dubbed Grand Slammed. And what an engine we've got in front of us. This is a 6.2 liter, all aluminum, 376 cubic inch V8 with a supercharger. Came out of a 2012 Cadillac CTS-V and is backed up by a 6-speed Tremec transmission, also out of that same CTS-V. So a real heavy power plant. Originally it was factory horsepower rated at 556, but this has got a Lingenfelder pulley on the supercharger and a mild tune, bringing it up to 600 horsepower. It is a beast. And they have done a great job of fitting this in here. You can see all of the custom work that's gone into putting this engine in place here. Real nice Spectre air cleaner. You can see we've got Willwood brakes, and they are red 6-piston calipers on all 4 corners with drilled and slotted rotors. Up front here, keeping things cool, a a Champion aluminum radiator. And we also have separate radiators for the supercharger. And then there's one back behind here for the transmission. Got a derail fan assembly here, electric fan. That engine's a hot runner, so we got to have a lot of cooling up front to keep it cooled down. Power gets put to the rear end via a high-strength 2-piece aluminum drive shaft that goes back to a 12-bolt rear end, and that 12-bolt has been upgraded, both the gears and spindles, to withstand 700 horsepower. So you can really lay into it, and this truck is made to take it. I know you can't really see it, but there is an air conditioning compressor down in here, and it is the stock compressor that came on this engine when it came out of the Cadillac CTS-V, and that powers a vintage air system that provides nice hot heat and cold AC. It has a new rack and pinion up front, but that's not all. The suspension upgrades, oh my gosh. A company called Porterbuilt Fabrication, also known as PB Fab, is where most of the suspension came from. It's the original frame of the truck, but it has tons of bolt-ons. It has a drop system, tubular upper and lower control arms, a new rack and pinion, drop spindles, new tie rods, transmission cross member, a rear chassis, new rear trailing arms, and a panhard bar. The suspension is just amazing on this. And that is put to use with an AccuAir system with dual Viair compressors, both done in chrome, a VU4 manifold, and 4-corner height sensors. And it also has a little handheld controller inside with presets, so you can raise and lower the truck to your liking. And the presets work great. I didn't mention before when I was going over the outside, nice wheel and tire treatment. We've got TSW black Monaco wheels wrapped in Blackwall Mickey Thompson street comps. And you can see those big Willwood 6-piston calipers back there and the drilled and slotted rotors that are on all 4 corners. I encourage you to click on the link in the description, go to our website and check out the undercarriage photos of this truck. You can see all the money spent on it. It is incredible. Now, we covered the rat rod part outside. The engine, definitely pro touring level, but the interior, wow. It really is a really spectacular pro touring look inside. Well, they didn't touch the outside. They blasted the inside down to bare metal, repainted everything in this nice light silver paint, nicely accented by light tan, almost kind of a beige look. Beautiful leather seat. I mean, gorgeous leather seat. Super comfortable. You can see here, nice sill plate, door jamb, painted the interior color. It's a whole different world inside. You can see new rubber here along the door. Doors have all new guts in them. As you step in, you'll see this real nice hook and loop carpet and hook and loop carpeted floor mats as well. Nice fresh seat belts. It still smells like leather in here. Love the diamond pattern. And again, super comfortable. Passenger's door looks just like the driver's. Right here on the front seat is that AccuAir pre-programmable system, handheld. Works really easy, and I'll show you. I'll raise the truck up actually here once we get it started. Rising up from the floor, a dogleg Hirsch shifter done in chrome with a nice leather boot, and a 6-speed pattern ball. Again, that's for a Tremec that was originally part of the CTSV, where the engine came out of. Straight ahead of the driver, a leather-wrapped banjo wire Lucara steering wheel. Looks fantastic. Horn works. Oh, it doesn't right now because the battery's off. Because this is a battery cutoff. There we go. Now we have electric. And now we have a horn. That is a I Did It tilt column. You can see the lever there to tilt the wheel. And looking straight ahead, we've got decoded digital VHX gauges. Super nice. They look fantastic when they're all lit up. I love the cream color of the bezel against the silver on the dash. What a great look. A couple words about the controls. We've got lights, we've got wipers. Over here we've got a lighter, the ignition, and the start button, as you can see, is out of a GT40. Yep, a GT40 start button. Down here we've got another lighter with a skull on it. Don't believe it works. And the switch right next to it, that's for exhaust cutouts. Moving to the center of the dash, the obligatory ashtray, a dual needle air pressure gauge. There's a control for vintage air. Nice cold AC, hot heat. The fan cranks it out from 2 vents in the center and a vent on each side. Right in the middle of the dash is an old Delco AM radio, but it does not work. You could put a different stereo in here. I'd recommend doing it unless you want to just listen to the rumble of the truck. Head of the passenger, got cool Grand Slammed logo emblazoned on the glove box, and the glove box really has nothing inside, as you can see. All right, I'm excited now. I'm going to start this truck up, and we are going to play with a whole bunch of the fun stuff that it does. Air made an adjustment for me. I had it down on 1, it's moving itself up to 2. What I'm gonna do now is hit the clutch. No gas, it's fuel injected. Oh yeah. This thing sounds fantastic. Turn on the lights so you can see those gauges. Watch that tack jump around. 4,507 miles on the odometer, and that would be mileage since the restoration. It appears to us that the vehicle was restored back around 2015, 2016, because we have a copy of a Canadian Hot Rod magazine from 2016 that features this truck. It looks just the way it does now. I want to show you here that the air works like a champ. It comes blasting out of those vents. Sliders work great, just as they should. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and move the truck up to 3 with my preset. The presets are great. Now I want to show you a couple of special things behind the driver's seat. Back here we have controls for the rear deck, under hood lighting, which is also under deck lighting, and duck size. And we've got a trickle charger, and I'll show you where the connection for that is. First, I'm going to turn on the duck size, and I'm going to turn on the under hood. And let's go check that out. we've got underhood lighting up underneath there. Look at that angry duck. Just a really cool little extra. I'm gonna go ahead and turn our duck off. I'm gonna turn those lights off for a moment. And I'm gonna hit this button here and watch what it does. Oh yeah, you see this right. Check it out. How cool is that? Frame mounted fuel cell back here in the back, again with Grand Slam logo on it. And you can see all of the suspension parts, all this cool stuff from PB Fab. There's the big 12 bolt in the rear. You can see the panhard bar down there. Look at the suspension. Really unbelievably cool. There's that high strength aluminum 2-piece drive shaft. There's your 2 Vi-Air compressors, the AccuAir tank, the Optima battery. Over here on the side, we have some battery jumps here where you don't have to get all the way back to the battery. You can just access it via those. Again, everybody thought this thing through so well. What a great truck. I'm going to pull the pins off the side here and we'll put it back down. It's just the coolest thing. That is awesome. I'm going to put the hood pins back. There we go. And I know you can see this as I can too. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of almost like an epoxy or something. But I don't think anybody's going to notice with this patina body that small imperfection. One more thing to show you about the exterior here. Velcroed over here. This is for your trickle charger. Tucks down nice and neat with a Velcro holder tucked right behind there. How cool is that? Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Let's take a look at the stance now that she's standing up tall and proud. Look at that, not slammed down anymore. Nice, comfortable ride height. Ready to go cruising on the freeway. It's not every day you see a build like this one. You will not find one anytime soon, and wherever you go in Grand Slam, you are going to draw a crowd of people. Folks, if you've got any questions about this truck, please give us a call here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus. Our number is 614-276-7355. We can help you out with financing on these older vehicles. We got a couple companies we've worked with for years that specialize in classic car lending. We can also get you transport quotes to get it from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. And we are here to answer your questions about this 63 Grand Slam C-10 or anything else in our inventory. This thing, just amazing. Come see it in person. You're not going to believe your eyes at the build quality of this truck. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.